Hey there guys, so I'm coming out now on my YouTube with a video I have wanted to do for a long time. It may be a long video, but I don't know just yet. And today I'm going to be showing off my Dungeons and Dragons dice collection. I'm sorry for the absolutely atrocious sound quality, but I am filming this on my mobile phone because it's the only way I can film and put videos out there on social media and YouTube and things like that. So we are just going to jump right into this. I apologize for my voice, but I do have quite a bad cold right now. So let's just jump right into this because I've wanted to do this for a long time and stuff would always come up that would prevent me from filming this video. So with that, let's just jump right into it. So first off, I have this bag of just random dice. So these are just like random loose dice that I own. These two were actually from a Geeky Clean bath bomb. This one was a duplicate dice that was in the set that was in the bath bomb. And then this one was just loose in the box of deliveries, and it's kind of like a smoky red dice with a skull inside. I do have a full set to show off later. I'm trying to remember which ones are which. Right, that's it. These are two random dice that a friend gave me, like back in the day when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't know at the time they were D&D D20s, but got those. And then these two here were from a Lucky Dice Stick that an artist at MegaCon called A Drawing with Specs was doing at their stall for when you bought any of their D&D related stuff because of Baldur's Gate 3 and all that. So yeah, I've got those lovely random dice as well. This may take a while. I think this might be my longest video on YouTube ever that I do. Right, all these next sets that I'm going to be showing off are from a company called Geeky Clean, which do mystery dice bath bombs. So each bath bomb has a full set of dice inside. And this is my bag of duplicate sets from Geeky Clean. Each set from Geeky Clean is in a bag quite similar to this one. So obviously I'll try to get some of the sets out so you guys can have a closer look at them. But yeah. This is my bag of duplicate sets. Now, a while back with Geeky Clean, they sold these giant dice. So I have their purple and their green sets. And let me just grab a regular sized D20 to show you the size difference. Right, so this is a regular D20. And this is the giant one. They do a mystery bath bomb that has a set of these giant dice inside, but Geeky Clean, I think it was before the pandemic, you were able to buy like individual sets of dice. So yeah, that's the size comparison for those. And my camera's gone blurry. Yeah. So yeah, I don't actually use the giant dice when I really should, but like it's just, they're so big and chunky. I think if I was to go to like a tabletop in-person campaign, I think I would probably give these to the DM to use because then nobody would know what the DM was up to. Let me just get those back in their pouches because I do not want these dice to get damaged because I can't get them anymore individually. Right. Now, Geeky Clean started doing something new at MCM Comic Con. They do them on their website now as well, but they do these mystery dice bags which have a full set of dice inside of them. So I got 3 of these when I was at MCM London October last year. And from inside of them was this absolutely stunning metallic-ish pink set. This red and white kind of colour bleed set, which I absolutely love with the gold inking on the numbers. The only disappointment with these metallic ones is that there is no inking on the numbers. And the third set, oh, 16, was kind of similar to this one, but they are pearlescent blood spatter dice. So if I ever play a vampire in D&D, I will probably use these. But they are not bad for like a selection of mystery dice. I'm only gutted that 2 of them were kind of similar color schemes, but for cheap, I'm not complaining. For like a cheaper option to buying like a full set of dice or getting one of their bath bombs, it's not bad, and it's good value for the price that they are. I'm sorry about all the sniffling and everything, guys. I'm just going to put some of these over here because I am actually filming this in my kitchen because it's the room with the best lighting. Right, next up, and as I said, these are all Geeky Clean dice. I have this green set, which was from one of their dice soaps, which is a soap that, like their bath bombs, has a full set of dice inside. And this black set was from the exact same thing. I did have, oh no, it's that the other set that came from the third soap I had was in my duplicate pouch, so don't need to show that off because I've already done that. Now these next 2 sets, these are also sets that they used to sell individually on their website. And this is their set of Druid dice. So I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera because it's going to go extremely blurry. It's not going to focus because of the playmat I'm using to highlight the dice. But there is, I can't even tell what the symbol is, but there's some kind of druidic symbol inside the dice. I'm trying to see what it is. Oh, it's a wolf. There's like a wild shaped wolf in here, I think. At least I think it's a wild shaped wolf. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I've looked at any information on the dice that I used to get from Geeky Clean, so I will have to look into that one and put it in the description below. Now this next set, I can't remember if it's the Warlock or the Sorcerer dice that I bought from them. But yeah. This is another set that they used to sell individually on their website, which I picked up because I actually started buying dice before I ever joined my first campaign. I have so many dice sets, it's actually ridiculous at this point, so I'm just gonna like grab them all out at some point, I think. Okay, here's another set. This is like a clear pink set from another one. I think it was their Bardic Inspiration mystery dice bath bomb. Bardic Inspiration, that's the one. And that one actually smells quite similar to Snow Fairy from Lush. Then this stunning blue set and a more pearlescent glittery pink set. Sorry guys, had to pause the recording because somebody phoned the landline wanting to speak to me, so let's get back into it. This next set of dice I am going to actually be taking out of the pouch to show off because they kind of remind me in a way of Loki from Marvel, just because of the style of the numbers and the color scheme. Like, take a look at the way those numbers are designed and tell me that is not Norse, that is not Loki all over it, because they legit do remind me of Loki. Like from season 2, at the end of season 2, if I won't give spoilers for what I'm talking about just in case anyone who sees this hasn't seen season 2 of Loki, but yeah, no word of a lie, these ones remind me of Loki. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see them a bit better. But yeah, they legit, they scream Loki, Odin's son. They really do. Well, to me at least, anyway. You know what? I'm just going to keep the video zoomed in for the rest of the time so you guys can see the dice a bit better. I probably should have done that from the very beginning, but yeah, I drew blanks. I drew a blank on smartness. Right, this is the set where I had the 2 extras of said set. So this is that smoky red set with the skulls inside of them. Yeah, there we go. There's one with a skull in it, so you can see it a bit better. But yeah, this is the one where I had the 2 additional ones, one of which was in the bath bomb and the other one in the package. Yeah, I have too many dice sets. There, I said it. I admit it. This next set is kind of like white pearlescent with red inking on it. I don't remember which bath bomb this one specifically was from. But yeah, because Geeky Clean also do this like monthly bath bomb subscription where you get a bath bomb, different bath bomb every month. This is perhaps one of my favourite sets. This is the Snowflake set. It's clear dice, obviously, with snowflakes inside of it. I absolutely love this, and this set has yet to let me down when I've rolled for initiative. So this is probably like my favourite set currently from Geeky Clean. I also have this lovely clearish blue and white set from Geeky Clean as well. Well, as I said, all these ones are from Geeky Clean. Then we have these fall themed ones that have maple leaves inside of them. I will get one out just to show it off a bit better. Now, a lot of people didn't like this dice set when it first came out, but I think it's absolutely stunning. So as you can see, there's all like tiny little maple leaves inside there. I absolutely love this set. I don't understand why people don't like it. I'll leave that set till last to show off. Next, have this kind of metallic-y green set as well. Pastel, pink, and blue. This complete yellow set of dice, which admittedly, I do not like this. It's too bland and plain for my liking when it comes to dice. Now, this one may be a bit difficult to see because of the fact I am using my Cardfight Vanguard playmat as a background for these. But this is like a orange and black set. This was from a Halloween themed bath bomb before they started their monthly bath bomb subscription. I do actually like it because it kind of reminds me of Tiger Stripes in a way, because the way the black swirls inside the orange of the dice. So I will also be showing off some accessories that I also have from Geeky Clean as well. And then obviously this is the same purple set that I have in the duplicate pouch. Have this layered purple set, which has like, I think it's 3 or 4 different colours of purple layered on top of each other in the dice. Not many Geeky Clean sets to go now. Okay, this is another set that kind of reminds me of Loki a little bit, just from the colour scheme. Why did I have to use organza bags for this? Let me get those out. So these kind of also remind me a little bit of Loki, just from colour scheme in a way. Actually, no, it's more like Thor, actually, these ones, because of the blue and the gold and everything. So maybe I got that wrong, but in different lighting, they look different colours. You know what it's like with some dice. God, nearly exactly 15 minutes into the video now. Next up, I have this kind of half clear, half glittery pink set, which is like this. Sorry for the lighting quality, guys. I'm doing the best with what I've got. Then one of the other sets that was in my bag of duplicate dice. This was actually from the first mystery dice bomb I got from them, and it is their, I can't remember what the bath bomb was called at the time, but these are the Pride dice that came in the bath bomb, and these were like my favorite set before I got absolutely hooked on the click clacks and became a dice goblin. Another set from my duplicate box, similar to that pink and clear set I showed you, but the only difference is these ones are blue and clear. Then I have these solid black ones with blue inking on the numbers. Another set that kind of reminds me of Asgard in a way. And these are like purple, blue, and green. Well, it's green in my lighting, but obviously on my camera it's different with gold inking. So I kind of call these, I call these my Bifrost dice just because of the color combination. And yes, before anyone comes for me in comments, I am a nerd. I am into Marvel, anime, video games, comic books, all of it. Then I have this, if I remember correctly, I think these are like a glittery, yep, glittery purple set. Then I have this kind of digital clock inspired set, I think, because the numbers are actually in like digital clock form, which is pretty cool, and at the same time I've never seen something like that in a dice set before. Then we have this absolutely stunning black set. I love the designs around the numbers. Like this set really like stood out to me when I got them out of one of my bath bombs. And then my final set. A lot of people, well, I say people, but I mean friends of mine came at me when I called these dice what I called them. So I'm going to tip them out, and then I'm going to show you why I called them this dice. So I know these are Dragon Eye dice, but to me, they are Sauron. They are the Eye of Sauron dice to me, because they just remind me of Sauron's eye on top of Mordor from the Lord of the Rings. So yeah, certain friends weren't happy with me when I called them that, but I think that makes more sense than Dragon Eye dice, if I'm being honest, because it legit just looks like Sauron's eye staring at you from the top of Mount Doom. So with that is all my Geeky Clean dice. Now it's time to get into all the others. But before I do that, I'm just going to show off this. This is a little accessory I got from Geeky Clean a while ago. It is obviously a dice holder, but it's a bit like dodgy for closing, as you can see. It doesn't like close all the way in, so it's difficult to stop it from like popping open when you're traveling and keeping the dice safe. But I just got it because of the fact it has a dragon on it, and it looks like a little gear as well. Now, I don't know if many people who play Dungeons and Dragons have heard of this particular item. But this was a coin that I don't know if it was like a limited release or if it was just like some random thing someone created, or if it is actually like official Dungeons and Dragons stuff. But these are D2 coins. So it has all the numbers of a D20, but it's in coin form, and you can get like all different designs. There's rainbows, there's mats, pure bronze one. So yeah, this was like something I heard about, and then I saw it on sale. These two here are from Geeky Clean. The other two are from a website I found quite a while ago. I can't remember the name of it, but I just thought it was a nice little Nikki item. One of these two rainbow ones here is actually going to be gifted to a friend of mine who had never heard of them, so I've decided I'm going to give them one of mine. I just don't know yet which one, because I love all of them. Let's see. I might give them this one because I prefer the rainbow ones, if I'm being honest, but we'll see near the time. Right. Now I do have a set of metal dice, because as my friend said, you can't really play D&D without having a set of metal dice. So I have these rainbow metal dice. They were actually a lot cheaper than... Sorry, I had to stop the video again because people that really should be speaking to my mother keep ringing wanting to speak to me on our landline, and I'm actually getting fed up with it. Right, back to the video. If I can even remember what I just showed off, I'll find out when I watch this back. I hope I don't have to re-record this entire video. This next set was actually a Christmas present from my friends Gabriel and Shanice. And they got these dice because they reminded them of my D&D character, Amortensia, who was a wildfire druid. She was a high elf wildfire druid, and they said they saw these and they just reminded them of Tia, so they're like red and green. Absolutely love them. Haven't used them yet, but I absolutely love that set. Just because of the fact it was a gift from a friend. A gift from friends, sorry. Next up, for completely random sets, I have to be very careful with these because these are sharp edged, but these are my rose dice. So I can get it so it can be seen clearly. There is actually a little rose insert inside all of these dice. And yeah, I wanted ones with flower inserts for a while, and I found these cheap on eBay. I think they were on the sale, so they were like £3 at the time. So yeah. Only problem is with sharp edged dice, it's easy to get hurt. Right, my next random set is the MCM Comic-Con dice that MCM released when they started the con up again after COVID in 2021. So I don't know what number the MCM on each dice is actually meant to represent. I mean, obviously on the D4 it's just there in the middle, out the way, but on all the other ones I've got to figure out which number the MCM is replacing. But yeah, it's nice when you have a set of dice that represents the con that you always went to but have now stopped going to because of the extortionate prices of tickets. Right, for my last two random sets, I have this set which has like little bits of colour inside to make them look like smoke, but it's really difficult to see if they're not in a container, so yeah. And then I was gifted this set and somebody told me that they are Chessex dice, but I honestly do not know because there's no Chessex card inside to confirm that they are Chessex dice, but it's like a purple teal set in a way. And my last set from my big box of dice is my Chessex dice. So these are their, obviously, Gemini, Astral Blue and White Red set. And this is what they look like. And I got these in HMV because HMV have actually started doing Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So yeah, you can get the books and your dice in there. Right. That is all the Geeky Clean dice, which I'm going to just quickly put away. If you'll excuse all the noise a moment. Ah! Dice on the floor. Let me just quickly chuck these back in the box they came from, and then we can get to the rest of the dice. this would be so much easier if I had these in like one of those jewelry plastic organizer container things, but unfortunately money is very tight for me right now, so I'm unable to get certain things that would help out with showing this lot off. All right, now this set is from a company called credit.co.uk, and at the time when I bought these, and the case is of course not going to open, at the time when I bought these I didn't realize that they were gemstone dice, so they have been carved out of an actual gemstone. I will never use these in a campaign because they are just too precious. This next set I got at MCM last year from Misty Mountain Gaming, and they are liquid core dice, which I have wanted to get for a while, but I could never find like a decent looking set. I've wondered where the D4 was just then. So yeah, as you can see, they are liquid core. I would have liked a different color inside, but unfortunately this was the only set of liquid core dice that they had at the time when I purchased them. But hey, you gotta love your dice, regardless of if they're ones you don't like or not. These next two sets were purchased at MegaCon London this year, and they are from an Etsy seller called Trade and Tested. So if I can, might have to zoom out a little bit for these. Okay, so have this absolutely stunning kind of greeny reddish brown set, and then sorry, and then we have this clear set, which I believe they have druidic runes on them, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me zoom back in. There we go. There we go. Nice and clear. So they have some kind of runes on them. I don't know if they're druidic or if they're warlock ones. I actually cannot remember. The lady did tell me, but I've actually drawn a blank on what they are. But they are from an Etsy seller, Trade and Tested, so go check them out. Now this next set is very special to me because it was a set that my mum got me once I became absolutely obsessed with Baldur's Gate 3. And this is a handmade set from a creator in France called Sweet Almirage. And they are Astarian dice. So each dice has a little scroll inside of it that has a quote of Astarian on it. And this is now my new favorite set of dice. I have used them constantly, and they have not let me down yet. Now, obviously, there are some imperfections in the dice, but I don't actually mind them because they are just absolutely stunning. And I couldn't have asked for a better surprise Christmas present from my mum. So this is currently my new favourite set that I shall treasure like I treasure my many moments with Astarian in-game, because I am mad about Baldur's Gate 3. If any of you guys who see this play Baldur's Gate 3, let me know if your gameplay can compete with mine, because my total hours of gameplay in the game at the moment is nearly 1,000. That's how mad I've been about this. And now we are down to the last sets of dice, and every single one of these sets is from eBay. So I'm going to speed through this as quickly as I can. So we have this Pride set, which is all like translucent Pride colours. It's really difficult to see if there's no background on them. Then I have this absolutely weird, these are called watermelon taffy for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what the seller on eBay said that the set was called. Next, we have pink butterfly dice. So there's butterfly sequins inside these dice, which is absolutely gorgeous. Then we have a kind of greeny aqua purple set. A combination of pink and dark purple set. That's not my set of dice. Oh shit, I've got one of my niece's sets. Oh dear, because one of my niece's sets is the same as one of mine. Then similar to that one from Geeky Clean, that pearlescent white with red, we have the same here but with pink. These gorgeous purple and white dice. Santa hat dice. And finally, unicorn dice. And that is it for my dice collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did filming it. I didn't expect the video to be so long, but what can you do? But yeah, I hope you like it. Hopefully I will have more content on my YouTube channel soon, because I'm thinking about putting a few of my deck lists for Cardfight Vanguard up on here. But yeah, I will see you again in my next video. Goodbye!